10 more seconds. 5 seconds.
And we are the dreamers of dreams.
Living life spinning like a merry-go-round, traveling around the world, you know he gets around. Good vibes only, it's the one and only Justin Bravo. He's my #1 homie, subscribe.
Everything about you.
Okay fam, we're about a week and a half out from the keto only NACA bodybuilding competition and I'm super excited about it. We have been leaning out as much as possible over the past few weeks, and one of the biggest things I had to do to really ramp up that leaning out is cardio. Got after the cardio so I can get just the last little bit of fat off my body so I can be as lean as possible when I go up on stage for this comp. Now, my secret weapon, what I've been using is the SCHWINN AIRDYNE AD7. And let me tell you, this AIRDYNE is amazing. I first got introduced to an AIRDYNE at my old gym, and when I transferred gyms, they didn't have it. They didn't have it anymore, and I was super bummed about it because it was my favorite way. It was my favorite way to burn through some calories. But I solved that problem. I solved the problem because I got one here for the casa, for the house. Oh, I have one right here. And I want to show you because this thing is crazy. Not only can you do list workouts, but you can do HIIT. You can do all kinds of stuff, and I'm gonna break it down for you right now. Now check this out. The AIRDYNE is fantastic because, like I said, you can do the low steady state cardio, that's no problem, but you can also do high intensity stuff, and you have a couple different modes that you can do this in. You can use it kind of just as a bike, so if you just want to sit there, and I'll do this sometimes, just kind of watch TV, go real light at it. So I'll almost do like NEAT, your non-exercise athletic thermogenesis, so that way I'm not really getting my heart rate up, but I'm just burning a little extra calories while I'm sitting there watching TV or whatever. So I'll do this a lot, just kind of light, or I'll use it for recovery. So after a leg day, if I want to get some more blood pumping into the legs, just go in here and I can use it, you know, just right here on the bike like that. But you can also throw your legs up here on the pegs and you can work just the arms. This feels amazing after a back day, or really anything upper body. But man, if I did a back day and my back's feeling really tight, get in here, I kind of stretch it out, and I'll just go like this and just pump blood in the muscles. Really gets recovery feeling good. But for cardio, this guy is amazing. You can do legs, you can do just arms, but you can do different programming. And it's got a really cool computer right here on the display itself. Now I like it because it has built-in interval training, and if you don't do HIIT, if you don't do high intensity interval training, you're missing out. This stuff can really burn off some fat. What I like to do is do it, and they've got a 20-10 interval on here, and they got a 30-90, so it means 20 seconds of work, and when you mean work, it's like full on out, 10 seconds of rest. So 20-10, there's also a 30-90 on here. I prefer the 30-90 because I like to just get a little bit more recovery. It takes me a longer to recover. I haven't been hitting cardio as heavy over the past year while I've been training, trying to bulk up. So, you know, really honestly, my cardio fitness is not fully there, so I try to use a little bit longer recovery on the 30-90. But I want to show you, I'm gonna go through a real quick session for you. I'm not gonna go the full 30-90, but this is nice because you get on here, you hit the 30-90 interval, just hit start, and it's gonna immediately say, okay, now start sprinting and do the countdown, and you can just get after it. 10 more seconds. 5 seconds. Woo! Woo, son. And then it has a 90-second countdown. It gives you a total time of 16 minutes. To kind of break it down, you can do different rounds and all that stuff. I'm gonna stop it, rest it, because I need to catch my breath for a second. But if you've never used a AIRDYNE bike with that fan motor on there, and this one's got a single pulley system, whew, the harder you go, the harder it gets. Because you can go kind of from the beginning and it's kind of lightweight, no big deal. But the harder you push that, the more you're going crazy, the more resistance you get. Now my heart's probably really pumping right now. I usually use my watch to monitor, but if you have a strap that works with this system, and I think it works with a bunch of different brands, it'll tie in and you can actually measure your heartbeat right here on the readout. I do love the HIIT, and I'll do about 15 to maybe 20 minutes of it. Just go back and forth, do that, 30-second high intensity, 90-second rest. 30 high intensity, 90-second rest. And go back and just do that for 15 to 20 minutes, smoke some calories, and then all day long, it keeps your metabolism kind of revved up, and so you're kind of burning fat a little bit longer. So HIIT's a really great way to work in your cardio. Another thing you can do is, like I said, it's LIST. This is a low intensity steady state, and I'll just sit there and you go back and forth, work it. I like this especially for recovery. Yes, I can burn some calories, but yes, I can get blood into all my muscles, and so I'm feeling better. I feel more recovered. But I sit there and just kind of crank it like this, and it really, really feels good, and I know I'm burning calories. And again, here at the house, I can watch TV, watch YouTube, whatever, and sit here and do this. Now, if my legs are hurting, I can go arm mode only. Just put my foot up on those pegs, no problem. And it gets harder. I mean, you can crank it, but man, you can really burn out your arms doing that, or you can crank it just on the pedals and you're good. But the SCHWINN AIRDYNE, man, the AD7, this is a good pickup. I think they retail for like around 900 bucks, but they are an awesome tool to have in your arsenal, especially here at the house. I mean, here in South Texas, where I'm from, in San Antonio, it's so hot right now. We're supposed to be in the fall, but it's still like 105 degrees outside. Way too hot. I don't want to be running around in that or messing around. So I could be inside, be comfortable while I'm getting uncomfortable on the cardio, and you could do so many things with a blade fan resistant bike like this. The AIRDYNE is super nice, super dope. I'm gonna put a link in the description so y'all can check it out. And I'll put a link to the NACA bodybuilding competition that we got coming up in a week and a half. If you're gonna be in Dallas, October 12th, come out, see us, see how we do. It's gonna be a physique show, and we have a lot of competitors on men's side and women's bikini, and all keto athletes. So anything you're seeing out there was built on the ketogenic diet. All right, guys, let me tell you, if you pick up one of these guys, or if you've just done any HIIT training on an AIRDYNE machine, let me know in the comments. You know how much it hurts, and you can tell I'm still out of breath.